Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. And guys, I looked on my front doorstep this morning and guess what arrived? My Vinegar Syndrome haul. I believe this is all of my Labor Day sale pickups, and also I ordered one partner label that came out in the beginning of September, or went up for pre-order at the beginning of September. So finally got all this stuff in, and the reason I had to wait was because I ordered that partner label that didn't come out to the end of September, and it just forces you to wait for all of your sales stuff if you put it all in one order, which why wouldn't you? Then you only have to pay shipping for, one package. So yeah, guys, I'm excited to get into this because, to be honest, with most Vinegar Syndrome orders that I place, by the time I get them, I forget what I even ordered. So I'm excited to see what I got here. But before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We do all kinds of physical media content on this channel, as you can see behind me. So if you like that kind of thing, hit the subscribe button. Okay, not gonna make you all wait too much longer. Let me open up this thing with my little trusty cutter right here and then see what we got. Yeah, I don't even remember how many titles I ordered, but this feels like maybe 5, maybe 6 here. I don't know. Okay, let's open this up. It's very nicely packed. I always appreciate that about Vinegar Syndrome. And all right, we're gonna pull it out. Yeah, looks like I do have 6 titles here, and it looked like I had a 4K as well. So yeah, the Labor Day sale, I think there was a lot of stuff. They put a lot of stuff on sale that was, pretty much they had a lot of stock of. So these are items and releases that just were not selling very well. So don't expect the best stuff in the world. But there was some things that I have had my eye on for quite some time. And I got the slipcover with most of these. So I was glad to finally get them. All right, let's go ahead and get into this partner label one first. This is the Sega The Complete History Volume 1. So when I saw this, it's like, as soon as there's like a video game like slipcover, and it's got the cartridge Sega Genesis, I'm just flooded with nostalgia. And I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. I think it's some kind of a documentary. I actually, if memory serves, I think it was like a YouTube video. It's a collection of like YouTube videos from a channel where they did all this, the history of this game and this game and this game. I think there's like 6 of those on here. So I think this is like maybe the first Blu-ray release for like YouTube channel videos. So I could essentially probably just went on the YouTube channel and watched all this stuff. But I was like, I'll buy this because it's got a cool slipcover with Sega. Like, you can't beat that, guys. As soon as they announced the golden era release, I had to get it. So yeah, I'm a sucker for that. If you make your slipcover like video game inspired, with cartridges and stuff on it, I'm probably gonna pick it up. But yeah, this is the Complete History Volume 1 of Sega. Slopes Game Room, I think, is the YouTube channel. This is created by Daniel Ibbotson for use on Blu-ray player. So let me show you the spine right there. And this was ETR Media as well. They're the ones that do a lot of the video game stuff. This is ETM 16. So yeah, I like it. I like the slipcover, guys. What can I say? I think it's awesome. Let's take it out of the slipcover, though. See if it's equally as awesome. Show you all that case. Freaking cool stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm trying to see what games they included here. Originally created on the YouTube channel, yes, I was correct, Slopes Game Room. These 10 short films showcase the creation of arcade classics such as Daytona USA, Outrun, Super Hang-On, House of the Dead, Afterburner, Space Harrier, alongside these nostalgic home console franchises such as Streets of Rage and Altered Beast. Then, of course, you have the obscure titles such as Congo Bongo and Seaman. So I have heard of some of those, but not all of those. But yeah, I'm fascinated by the history of movies, but I'm also equally as fascinated by the history of video games. So I'm looking forward to diving into this release. And I think you get like guest commentaries on here as well, it's saying, and some other bonus features. So yeah, really cool release though, by ETR Media. And that was the only new thing I grabbed this month that Vinegar Syndrome put out on their website, because the rest of the titles they announced just didn't appeal to me. But I'll just say that. But yeah, I'll show you the cover again, show you the back. We'll open this up, and got a cool little disc art right there. Trying to see if you got, yes, it does have reversible cover art. Let's flip this, shall we? Very cool. I guess that's maybe the logo, that bunny of the video game channel, but I like that. It's in the style like the old school like Genesis cartridges. And I actually didn't own a Sega Genesis growing up. Like I always say, growing up in my day, I feel like kids now have the PS5 and then the Xbox, whatever they're on. But growing up in my day, you either had, unless you were super rich, you either had the Super Nintendo or you had the Sega Genesis, and that is all your parents would allow you to have. You had one or you had the other. And I was always a Super Nintendo kid, but my friends had the Genesis, so whenever I went over to their house, like I would just tear it up and play Sonic and, all the other big games on the Sega Genesis at the time. So just a really cool, alternate artwork on that, definitely for sure. But yeah, this is a new release that just came out. I'm not exactly sure like what the stock on this is left. I know the Golden Era one like sold super quick, so that was another reason I grabbed this, because I just felt like it was going to go very fast. But there still might be some available. This one I feel like was recommended to me when it first came out. I'm glad I didn't pay $30, which was what it was going for when it came out, because now I got it for I think 12 or 13 in this sale. But I got Hard Rock Zombies, and I still got the slipcover. And I think that this is a double pack. I think there's 2 movies in here. So you have Hard Rock Zombies and you have Slaughterhouse Rock. Which that looks like freaking Javier Bardem, it looks like right there. But yeah, Hard Rock Zombies, I love the artwork on this. I think it's super freaking awesome. And yeah, I had a bunch of people saying I needed to get Hard Rock Zombies. I remember when it first came out, but I did not. And again, I'm glad that I didn't. But let's go ahead and break into this release right here. And as I go through these guys, and you've seen any of these, let me know what you think about them in the comment section. Let me know if they were worth the pickup or not. And I'm sure that some of these are going to be terrible. I've already heard about one, which we'll talk about here in a second. But I did only spend, I think, $12, $13, which what most of these were going for. So that's not too bad. But yeah, really cool. You get a bonus movie here with Slaughterhouse Rock. And of course, I haven't seen either one of these. But there you go. Open that up, you get 2 discs right here, Hard Rock Zombies and Slaughterhouse Rock. So at least they didn't put them both on the same disc, so that's really, really cool. Go ahead and flip the artwork here. And it looks like the alternate artwork is Slaughterhouse Rock, and then you get Hard Rock Zombies down there. And it looks like you get, some new special features and stuff. And yeah, I think this is really cool. I am glad that I was able to get this. And like, still with the slipcover, like I said, which is really awesome. It's like embossed. The zombies is embossed right there. I think not the hands are embossed, but I think there's some embossing action going on down here. I think the rocks are embossed, but yeah, really cool release. I'm glad I picked that one up. I'm also glad I picked up Annie Lee's Meat Pies. I've heard about this one ever since it came out. And I feel like some people were kind of high on this one. They were recommending it, and other people said this was complete trash. But I did get it for $12 and not $30 when it first came out. So I do feel, pretty good about that, even if the movie's not the best. But it definitely looks interesting. And looking at the back right there, guys, that looks interesting as well. I'm not going to show that for too long. I could get this video taken down. But yeah, Annie Lee's Meat Pies. Let me know if you've seen this one. It looks very, very out there. Kind of reminds me just from the cover. I imagine she's like maybe like an old country bumpkin woman that's cooking like people in pies. And that kind of reminds me of the Motel Hell movie, because it's kind of, country people that's like harvesting humans and making their meat out of humans. So kind of reminds me of the same kind of thing. So let me know if it's along those lines. But you have the Annie Lee's Meat Pies embossed right there. So just a really nice slipcover. I was glad to still get this with the slipcover for cheap. And we'll take it out of the plastic here real quick. I'm sure you got some incredible special features. And I feel like this one came out last year as well, maybe the year before. And again, glad I didn't pay $30 for this movie. And this is honestly like how I feel about most of the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Unless I see it, because look, Vinegar Syndrome is cool enough to put the stock on there so you can see if stuff's getting low and if you need to jump on it. But if you don't need to buy it like right away because it's not going to sell out, like just wait, and like in a sale, you could get it for like $15, $20 cheaper in some cases. So you just got to keep your eye on that stuff. And it feels like most of the stuff Vinegar Syndrome has been announcing lately is stuff that will most certainly be in a sale like a year or two from now for like way cheaper. Really cool disc art though. I like the disc art. Again, it's just the cover, you know, of the movie, but I like that it has disc art. And then we'll flip it, and I guess this is the original. And I think I said this was an old lady. This is she's young. She's not an old lady, but she's still into cannibalism. So, you know, that's cool. Annie Lee's Meat Pies, a real slice of life. Yeah, let me know if this is worth it, guys. Let me know. I'm not regretting my decision, but I'm like, this, it doesn't look great. But, you know, it could be. Annie Lee's Meat Pies. There you go. I also got, I had to get this. This was a 4K, and I think it was like $14 or something. Maybe $15, but I got the Incredible Melting Man. So really cool cover on this. And I remember this. I think this one also came out last year. I think this came out like September or October of last year. So a very recent 4K. It was probably like 35 bucks when it came out, and I got it for 14. So really awesome, and still with the slipcover. And the first new horror creature. Really, the first new horror creature. That's what you're promoting this as? All right, taking the plastic off. Let me show you the 4K case. I mean, Vinegar Syndrome always does an excellent job on their 4K, so I'm excited to watch this. And yeah, you got, let's see, new special features on here. It's a War 31 Minutes, a brand new interview with the writer and director. So, I mean, Vinegar Syndrome, look, they do a great job with their transfers. They do a great job on their special features. Sometimes their movies may not be great, but I think the releases as a whole, you know, justify the money that you spend on them. I mean, they do more, you know, in terms of special features and stuff than the studios do. But it's just that the studios got better movies most of the time. You know, which is always subjective. Some people could think The Incredible Melting Man is better than The Exorcist on 4K. And that's your right. But let's open this up. And you do get I like that they still put the Blu-ray and the 4K in here. You got them both on separate discs. So very cool. I'm excited to watch this one. Excited to have another Vin-Syn 4K in the collection. And next up, guys, I forgot I got this one, but I got Assholes. I got Assholes on Blu-ray. Now, this is a partner label. This is Collective, is what it's saying. Collective is all I'm seeing right here. So I don't know if that's the label. I think it's something else. Circle Collective. There you go. I saw it finally, but it just says Collective right there, but it's Circle Collective. So they put this out. And I feel like I heard some good things about this one. It's got a very strange look to it. You know, is that supposed to be like blood on their face, or is that supposed to be crap on their face because it's assholes? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But you got that on the back. And I think this is just about two people that are assholes, you know, living their everyday lives. I think that's what the movie is. It's pretty self-explanatory. But I like the slipcover. It's a nice slipcover. You got assholes on the spine. I'm probably going to get this video taken down because I'm saying assholes too much, but I don't care because that's what the movie's called. And then we take it out, and you got some lips, and I don't know what the hell that is, that asshole sludge that they're leaking out. And yeah, really cool artwork, though. Let me show you the back right here. Really cool artwork. And let me know if you've seen Assholes. I'm just at the point in the video now where I'm just, you know, enjoying repeating the word asshole. So I'll probably say it at least 3 or 4 times. Okay. There you go. Looks like you got some quite a bit of new special features here. You got some new audio commentaries, new interviews. So really cool stuff. And we'll open this up. And yeah, what is this? You get a little card in here. So that's really cool. Charge. Warning may be fatal if swallowed and highly flammable. Is this something that they like take in the movie? Is that like some kind of like energy booster to make them like extra assholey? Do whatever the fuck you want. Okay. It's got like an A-bomb coming out of there. So yeah, I guess they take this stuff and it makes them even bigger assholes. Okay. And then you got some lips there. And it looks like you got reversible cover art. So interesting movie. It's only 70-something minutes, so this might be a quick, easy watch. But I'll definitely give my thoughts in some capacity on this when I watch Assholes. And I think this is another one that came out pretty recently. I feel like this one came out late last year or something maybe. And I think I got this for like 10 or 11 bucks. So not a lot at all. But yeah, really cool slipcover. I was glad to get Assholes, guys. I really was. This is the movie that I've heard from several people that's already watched it, just horrible things, but I had to get it because the cover was cool. Body Melts, and it goes into my theme of my Labor Day sale purchases. Melting people. You got Body Melts and Melting Man. So that was the theme of the month. But yeah, Body Melts, I've already heard from a couple people that's watched it that it's complete garbage, and I bought it. So this will probably go on the back burner, and I'll watch it eventually, but I'm not going to get in a rush to watch Body Melts. And this was the only one that I did not get a slipcover for. So I honestly don't know why I got this, because I usually won't get stuff if it doesn't have the slipcover, unless it's just a really great movie and I've heard great things about it. But I just kind of randomly got this, and I thought it came with a slipcover. Did they false advertise? Because I feel like I wouldn't have got this unless it had a slipcover attached to this really cool artwork. But there you go. Let me know if you checked out Body Melt. Are the people wrong? Is this actually a really good movie? Let me know. You got tons of special features here. So, that's always cool. And sometimes, look, I'll watch these terrible films from Vinegar Syndrome, and then I'll watch all the special features, and it'll actually make me appreciate and even like the movie a little bit more. That's what some good special features will do, because you just get into the filmmaking process, like what went right, what went horribly wrong in the production, and just what they had to work with. And it makes you appreciate a movie more, even if it's not the best. But opening this up, look, damn, you got two discs right here. You got a DVD and a Blu-ray. This is the first time I think I've seen a DVD. This must be a very early Vinegar Syndrome release, because I have not seen the DVD in a release before of a Vinegar Syndrome release. Yeah, this is 243, so this is probably 5 or 6 years ago. But very cool. We'll do the reversible cover art real quick as well. That has the original poster. And bada boom, bada bing. There you go, guys. Body Melt. So there you have it. That is my Vin-Syn haul, the Labor Day haul, and then the partner label release of that Sega Complete History Volume 1. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you picked up in the Labor Day Vinegar Syndrome sale in the comment section below. Also, if you have any thoughts on what I picked up, let me know in that comment section below. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos, and follow me on all my social media accounts down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.